In an age long forgotten, when the bells of churches had not yet rung across the northern lands, and when people still sought their gods in forests and rivers, there lay a country wrapped in ancient trees, vast meadows, and rivers that wound their way slowly like silver serpents through the fields. It was the land of the Slavic tribes. Their lives were simple, yet steeped in mystery. At night, flames leapt around their villages, and their songs rose into the air like prayers to the earth and the sky. But as in all stories, where there is light, there must also be shadow. In this land, that shadow was a prince whose cruelty darkened the lives of his people, Prima. Prima was tall and well-favored, but behind his polished face beat a heart of stone. He had taken the throne after his father, not through the love of the people, but through treachery and deceit. In the hall of his palace, upon a carved wooden throne, he sat with a goblet that was never empty. One night, as the torches cast trembling light across the walls, one of his counselors stepped forward, bowed low, and spoke with unease.
"My lord, the people suffer. The taxes are unbearable. In the villages whispers of rebellion are rising. I fear an uprising may soon come."
Prima drank deeply, then laughed with scorn.
"Rebellion. These peasants know nothing but how to slaughter cattle and reap grain. Fear is the only tongue they understand. If their mouths open, the sword will close them."
The counselor lowered his head, though terror shone in his eyes. He knew that beyond the palace walls, anger smoldered like fire beneath ash. At that same hour, in a distant village, another fire was burning, not the blaze of the palace torches, but the fire in men's hearts. Domar, a young man of warrior's blood, stood before the gathered folk, his eyes alight, his voice thunderous.
"Brothers, sisters, how long must our toil feed the greed of a cruel prince? We sow, he devours. We sweat, he drinks. Is it not time to rise?"
An old man leaned on his staff and spoke wearily.
"Domar, your words are true. But we are weak. He has soldiers, guards. If we rise and fall, our blood will soak the ground."
Domar strode forward, his voice ringing out.
"Fall, what victory is this life we suffer now? We are prisoners of his tyranny. Better to die free than to live as slaves."
A murmur spread through the crowd. Eyes lit with new fire. Hope sparked at last. That night, beneath the silent forest, Veslava came to Domar. The moonlight fell across her face, her eyes heavy with worry.
"Domar, you are mad. If you fight Prima, he will kill you. I cannot bear to lose you."
Domar smiled gently, taking her hand.
"Veslava, I live because of my love for you. But if we are bound in chains, even our love is imprisoned. I must fight, for you, for our people."
"Then I will stand with you. If death awaits, let it come while I am at your side."
Tears welled in her eyes. He drew her into his arms. The beating of their hearts became a vow, a promise of love bound to struggle. Days passed. In the forests, men hid weapons. Women baked bread and carried word. Elders whispered prayers. All awaited the day when the chains would break. Meanwhile, in the ancient temple, Widoni, the high priest, lit the sacred fire. Smoke of incense coiled upward as he gazed into the signs. His voice trembled, yet rang with certainty.
"He who set a crown upon his head with blood, shall have it torn away by the teeth of rats. This land shall be free again."
The people shuddered. The prophecy was both dread and hope. At last, the day of reckoning dawned. With cries and makeshift arms, the people marched upon Prima's palace. Domar strode at their head.
"This is our day. Today tyranny falls."
The palace was encircled. Its walls quivered beneath the fury of the crowd. Inside the hall, Prima drew his sword, eyes blazing red.
"These peasants dare to defy me. I am prince. Their blood will stain the earth."
His wife, pale with terror, cried.
"Prima, hear me. See the signs, even the gods are wrathful. Flee, before it is too late."
But his pride was deafening. He would not hear. Night fell. Outside the people shouted. Within silence grew heavy. Then a sound. A rustle. The guards turned in dread. Louder it grew nearer. From cracks and shadows, a black flood burst forth, countless rats. The swarm surged like a storm. They fell upon him and his kin. Screams filled the hall. Soldiers fled, but in vain. The tale says that none walked out alive. That night, the rats avenged the blood of the people. With dawn, the sun rose upon a land set free. The palace lay in ruin, but hearts were unburdened. Around Domar the people gathered. Veslova stood beside him, her eyes shining with tears of joy. Domar took her hands, lifted his gaze to the crowd.
This land shall never again be home to tyranny. From this day, love and justice shall be our roots.
The people cried out.
Long live freedom, long live justice.
And Veslova whispered softly in Domar's ear.
You see, love is stronger even than tyranny.
Thus ended the ancient tale, yet not in the hearts of men. It lived on, passed down through generations, like a song that whispers still.
No tyranny is eternal, and love will always lead the way to light.
What we have seen in this story is a clear picture of the fate of tyranny. The unity of the people, even when empty-handed, is stronger than 1,000 mighty armies. Love and faith in freedom are the forces that shatter oppression and bring new life to generations to come. Justice, though delayed, will always prevail. If freedom demands sacrifice, then what price are we truly willing to pay for it, our comfort, our safety, or even our lives? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts.